It's me, Percita, and this is Percita's Paradox. If you are new, thank you so much for coming on and joining me today. If you are an OG, what up, fam? Thank you so much for being here. As always, holding me down. I greatly appreciate you. So here we are. It's Tuesday. It's right after Christmas. We are all recovering from all of the chaos of what we call Christmas. Of course, the love and the food and the fellowship. I cooked, never cook. Fantastic. Had a great time. As you can see, still have my decorations up and enjoying my family, enjoying this vacation. All is super duper fantastic. But I wanted to get on with you today on this Tuesday, gloomy day, right? I mean, it's like super gloomy. It's literally mid-afternoon, but it looks like nighttime here right now. But I just wanted to get on and just see, like, how was it, right? I mean, how was your holiday? Was it all that you expected? Was it something that you felt as if, you know, could have been better when it was all said and done? Did you miss the people who weren't there? And I know you might say, oh, Percita, that's like a code statement. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm saying, like, all of the fears you had about what Christmas was going to look like because the demic, you know, that's what I call it. The demic came in and, you know, really just kind of shook up your life and shook up your year. I mean, in the end, was Christmas all of what you wanted it to be? Did you grasp the concept of whatever this season says it is, right? I mean, you know, there's so many things that people go with. Some people call it Xmas. Some people call it Christmas. Some people don't celebrate the holidays at all. You know, there's always this thing with the holiday season that, you know, suicidal rates and, you know, self-esteem and disconnections with families all come to the surface because of things being so complicated. My question is, did you survive, right? I'm hoping that all of you who are on watching today are not feeling any more depressed than you were prior to the Christmas holiday because let's just face it. I mean, it's been a rough year. It's always good to have someone to lean on, to love, to hug, to talk to. I know it was extremely complicated for a few of my friends because their loved ones were overseas. I'm blessed that my mom is really close and, you know, my immediate family is right here, right with me. My kids were back from school. Everything was blessed here and I'm thankful for that, but I'm aware that everyone was not able to be in that space. So I'm checking in with you and I'm just asking, how exactly was it for you? Hit me in the comments and let me know. I mean, was the fear that I feel like society has put on everyone of, you know, feeling as if you've lost all of your privileges, which, let me be clear, you have not. And let's just be brutally honest with ourselves to just simply say, if we are watching this video, as I am literally taping this video, what a blessing it is that you are actually still alive in a day and an age where things don't always have to be that way. And if COVID is not teaching us anything else, if you believe it or you don't, it's definitely letting you know that loved ones and people that we care about are absolutely at risk. So I am blessed to say that. But what I want to do is make sure that you are aware that you made it through. And even though we are now setting ourselves up to not be overly emotional about what could possibly happen in the 2021 year, always be clear, and you cannot worry about things that you have no control over. You can have an opinion, you can flip out, you can, you know, rant and scream and yell, but when it's all said and done, if you have no control, please don't find yourself stressing over those types of things. You have control over you, and we all know that that's the case. But what I like to say is that if you find yourself stressing and getting angry and blood pressure and anxiety are all shooting up through the roof because you're upset about things that you can't control, just always remember you're only hurting yourself. And I'm concerned about you because I'm on this video worried about you. So I want you to not do that. Anything that you can control, right? Anything that you can control, the intake of what you listen to or how you address someone or however you want to look at it, always know that you are in control. So don't give anyone control over how you feel about that in regards to yourself or anything else. But at the same time, be in a space of, I always want to say good cheer. I never really thought to put that in a sentence right now, but I actually dug it because it just flopped in my head. always be prepared to be in a place of good cheer, because no matter how we flip it, there's always someone who would love to be in the position that we're in. So I want to say, again, as I said in my video for Christmas, if you find yourself not being able to find anyone to talk to, or you're still disconnected to your family, or let's just say Christmas was horrible, and you still are trying to figure out how to grasp for straws going through life, even more so going into the new year, please feel so free to look into the comments. There are links that I'm putting in to make sure that you have some people to talk to. Hit me in the comments, hit me on email, chat. I do not want anyone to feel as if they don't have anyone that they can communicate with and talk to. So I want to address you first. Outside of that, everyone else, I want you to really understand that life is really there for you to do as much loving and living as you possibly can. I like to tell people every day, there's a few things that you can do that you just have to make sure that you are doing to keep yourself as strong as possible. And if you can keep yourself strong, then you can be strong for others. It's equating to what the demic is teaching us, that we're all here, we're all doing it together. If we all don't agree, then we all will suffer, because we're a collective unit. We don't want to believe it, but truthfully, that's what the whole demic lesson is, right? And you might say, what's the demic? It's COVID-19, but I like to call it demic because, my God, I'm over saying COVID. But the point would be, we're all in it together. You hear it over and over again, be one united front, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is that your decisions in life affect my decisions in life, because we're a unit. But I have to be accountable to myself for the decisions that I make. And I have to understand that those decisions are not only proprietary to me, because I can control me, but the outward exertion of my mobility towards my accountability also affects people and things around me. And I want to make sure that if I'm trying to be positive, then I want to keep the vibration around me as positive as possible. So this video being a vehicle, I want this video to be a vehicle for you to then embrace not only what the positive is that I'm trying to say, but also the positive within you. We all have the power to be phenomenal people. I believe that. And I am hoping that this holiday season, you understand that more than ever. That's why I'm saying to you, no matter what, always know that someone is understanding what you're going through. Someone has been through or is going through what you're going through, and you are not alone, and you are in a place where everyone with any bit of a heart, even the hardened, mean person, right, is still in a position of having a space and a heart to understand what pain is. They distribute it differently because maybe they don't want to deal with it. But what I'm trying to say is we all have the exact same capacity to choose to be good or to be bad, or however you want to look at it, to be positive or to be negative, to be productive or to be non-productive, whatever adjective or metaphoric statement you want to use. And I'm just hoping going into yet another phase of our lives, because I hate to say new year because I'm not into the resolutional thing. And I hate to say that because now everyone uses that as a cliche, that they're not into the resolutional thing, but whatever. I'm simply saying I'm not into any of that because I believe that you can make a new year whenever you choose, right? I'm not basing it on the 1/1 of whatever year. It's a new year for me on a Tuesday in November or in January or in October. So I want you to also understand that you can be that way also. And if you want to be in a different situation, that you can change it and you can unite within yourself first. And then you basically are going to roll that energy into everything around you and so on and so forth. And it just implodes. So I just saw a lot of hurt. I saw a lot of individuals who didn't really know how to communicate. And I just want to be a vehicle, at least on this channel for this particular video, to just simply say, I hear you. If you need something, I am absolutely here to help you find some resources or do whatever I can to make your life better. And to my people who, are actually listening to this and you have some sense of resource that you can help somebody with, feel free to leave it in the chat. Like, don't leave all of that great information you might have and that great knowledge you might have and that beautiful brain of yours. Share and absolutely let people know what it is that you can help them with, because truthfully, that's what we're about over here. That's what we're about. That's what I'm about. That's what you're about, because you're here. So that's what you're about. And I just want to make sure that's good. Otherwise, again, we're going to look at it and really tell ourselves, like, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be, right? I mean, we actually got through it, and we're going to get through everything else that we need to get through, be it, Mr. Vaccine or Miss Vaccine or, my God, whatever else is going to come our way. But we're going to keep more in the attitude, I believe, of we're starting to understand that it's really about us all coming together. We're going to have differences. We're going to disagree. We're not going to all be on a plane of accepting and not accepting everything, but the collective concept of everyone at least being healthy and everyone at least being in a position of freedom to do the things that as Americans and as the world we've all decided were humanistically based, which is like breathing air. Remember when air was just freely able to be breathing and, you didn't have a mask, you didn't have to fight for it, things like that. I think we can come together and just kind of make it happen. So I'm wishing nothing but blessings going forward. Of course, I'm wishing nothing but blessings, even in regards to what has happened. I'm hoping that you can stand strong and know that you are not by yourself and that we're all suffering in some form or another, and we are here for one another. So, of course, we're going to talk on Thursday, but today I just really wanted to get that out because, it's just tugging on my heart a little bit, a little bit of the tug. So I wanted you to know where, I am and just, any resource that I could kind of tag to you. I wanted you to know, you can come to this channel over the next, few days, any resources that I can find, I'm going to put up on this particular video in the comment section and also in the description. And, let's just do what we can to get through the next phase of whatever this scenario of Jumanji is going to be. Okay? So I'll see you Thursday. We'll have a good question for Thursday. We'll figure out what we're going to talk about. I mean, we are in the new year. I think most people are kind of concerned about, should we celebrate? Should we not? Do we say Happy New Year? Do we just go mute and kind of wonder what's going to happen? I mean, I don't know. It's a little touch and go. But either way, we will talk about it on Thursday. So we'll be here New Year's Eve. Make sure you're here, be square. Share the video. Make sure you're letting people know if they need resources that, there's some that are going to be on here. And let me know if there's something else that you can do. Also comment. Don't forget that if you have a resource or something, put it in the comments. Help as many people as you possibly can, because that's important, right? And you're nothing but good people. Why? Because you do three things. You live life authentic. And people who live life authentic live blessed and prosperous lives because you understand that your blessing is to bless other people. And I know you do. So I'll see you Thursday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.